Fantasy freaks and geeks, what's going on? I apologize for running so late, man, but we had some technical difficulties. We got this thing sorted out. Internet is now up and running, dude. So it's good to see everybody this morning, man. Oh man, it's like when the computer doesn't work, man. It's like but yeah, no, we're up and running, dude. We're good to go. So yeah, man, if you guys got some start sit questions, obviously fire them my way, and we'll get as many of these bad boys out as possible, dude. I think I got about. Yeah, what the hell, dude? I'll give it the full 30. What the hell's going on? Let's make it happen. Okay, cool. Let's start from the top, man. And again, oh, by the way, if you guys are new here, cool. Please like and subscribe to the channel, man. That would be very, very helpful, and I would definitely appreciate it. So yeah, let's go. Okay, 6686. I got to play a tight end, even though I don't really want to. I don't think Dalton Schultz is playing. Yeah, I don't think so either, dude. Gerald Everett or Taysom Hill. It doesn't sound like Taysom Hill's playing either, so I think Gerald Everett's your guy right there. Boom. Good morning to you, pal. Good to see you. Clark Schuyler, always great to see you as well. 1 point per reception, half point per rush. Okay. You need two. Singletary versus Miami. A-Rob. Okay, you need two. So you need A-Rob versus Arizona. You're playing him for sure. And then Nyheim Hines against KC. I think you could take Herbert out. The way David Montgomery was running last week, I would imagine they give him the ball quite a bit. And Houston's not anything to write home about, unless you think that game's going to get away from Chicago either way, and you think Khalil Herbert's going to get in there. I would stash Herbert. I'm not a Montgomery guy. And I think over his career, he's kind of sort of proven he's not the dude. But he had a great game against Green Bay last week, and I think against Houston's, again, another optimal matchup. I think David Montgomery will play well. Half point per rush makes this one interesting, right? So you've got A-Rob in there for sure. Nyheim Hines or Devin Singletary against Miami. You know what, man? Let's go Hines there. I actually think Singletary is probably your safest bet, but let me go Hines right there. I think it's going to be a situation where they're going to try to get Hines a little bit more involved. There's been some groundswell to kind of sort of get him some extra work, and I think that makes a lot of sense. Look, after Michael Pittman, Alec Pierce is coming back today, but he's a rookie. But they need to get some extra production, just pass catchers, man, and Hines is that dude. So let's make that happen. All right, Gang Green. What's up, dude? Gang Green in the building. You love all that I do for fantasy football? Man, hey, I appreciate you, dude. Hey, man. Hey, you know what? That hits. That's nice, man. I appreciate you, dude, for reals. You need a defense here. Texans, Eagles, or Chiefs? Come on, dude. You got to go Eagles, right? Eagles are nice. The Eagles got a nice defense. I mean, that cornerback combination of James Bradbury and Darius Slay is so nasty. And yeah, they're playing extremely well, dude. So I don't know. How do you get away from that? You're probably what are you a little worried about the matchup? Maybe. I don't know. I mean, just pick the best defense. Sometimes the matchups play out. Sometimes they don't. They're taking on Washington too, and Carson Wentz has been known to throw up a couple or three pair balls, man. So no, you're going Philadelphia, 100%, no doubt. Dylan, man, good to see you again. Wide receiver 2. You can only have one of these. Gabe Davis, Hollywood Brown, or Drake London. Gabe Davis, Hollywood Brown. Yeah. You're playing London, dude. Come on. Yeah, no. Play London. You're good. Mert Oskan, Jameson, Koala. Happy week 3 to you. Hey, happy week 3 to you, pal. Good to see you in the chats, man. Tierra Diaz, our unofficial movie star, is in the building too, man. Okay, you need two in full PPR. Okay, Michael Carter versus Cincinnati. A.J. Dillon versus Tampa Bay. Henderson, you're playing Henderson. Okay, you're playing Henderson. And then Damian Pierce versus Chicago. And I would play Damian Pierce as well. So I think those are your two plays there. Yeah. Let me see. I have a note on Damian Pierce. Okay, so hold on. Let me find that one for you real quick. Okay, come on. What are you guys doing here? Okay, Damian Pierce. Okay, here we go. Okay, good bounce back week. 15 carries, 77 total yards, which is cool. Still in a little bit of a timeshare there with Rex Burkhead. He's playing about 60-40. If you want to be generous, 65-45 or 65-35, okay? Strong start against Chicago. No Roquan Smith probably, right, for Chicago. Oh, that's right. This is the note I was looking for. The Bears have allowed 5.33 yards per carry to running backs. That's the sixth worst in the NFL. Yeah, you're playing Dameon Pierce. So there you go. I think that's Mike Chan. Is this Mike Chan in the building? What's going on, dude? Good to see you. 16 teams. Ooh, I love deeper leagues, by the way. I'm only running some 12 teamers in my fantasy leagues that I'm running this year, but last year I had some 14 teamers, and those were fun too. Highly competitive, so those were cool. Mike, were you in one of those last year? I can't even remember. Okay, 16 teams. Fields versus Houston, or Flacco versus Cincy. Same league, Mooney versus Houston, or Aguilar versus Baltimore. You know, I actually have Aguilar written down as a really interesting deep sleeper. Dude, can I just let you guys know, if you don't have Darnell Mooney, or Darnell Mooney, you guys probably don't realize this. Darnell Mooney has 4 yards. Not per game, total. 4. He had negative 4 yards last week. How is this possible? How it's like, I mean, I don't know. You know, and the thought process there in Chicago when you drafted Darnell Mooney was like, oh no, he's a really good player, and somebody has to catch the ball. And when you go in with that mentality of somebody's got to catch the ball, I mean, sometimes it works, man, but sometimes you get Darnell Mooney. Sometimes you get Darnell Mooney, man. The dude's got 4 yards receiving right now. How? 2 receptions for 4 yards over 2 games. Come on. It's not like, I don't think he's injured, right? There's been no reports of him being injured at all. Oh my God. The dude had negative 4 yards last week. That's insane. Obviously, it's a decent matchup, a good matchup against Houston. So generally I'm like, hey, it's a 1 week league. It's a week by week league, and it's a week by week game. Don't worry about what happened last week. These guys, they tend to bounce back. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, I don't know, dude. That's, boy. So, yeah, no, I have Aguilar down as a deep sleeper against Baltimore because Baltimore's secondary right now is still recovering. I think they're still banged up, and they're still recovering. They're still trying to find their stride. But, yeah, obviously you saw last week what happens. They showed some flashes, honestly, I think Baltimore did, but they did get gashed and they did get burned by Tua and the boys there in South Beach. But, man, it's a nice matchup. It is. It is a nice matchup against Houston. Let me get it for you. Mooney, I got it here. Mooney. Takes on a Texans team who has given up the 4th most receiving yards to wide receivers. Granted, they've played decently well from an efficiency standpoint. The defense has 61% catch rate allowed to wide receivers. That's actually top 10 in the NFL. But, man, I'll say this, man. I will tentatively say Mooney. I don't love it. If you're chasing upside. I will say this. If you're chasing upside, I say this a lot. If you're chasing upside, I will go Aguilar there. All right, Mert, let's get to your question here. You need 1 running back in full PPR. Cordero Patterson. I just want to say automatically. Oh, well, okay. You have some interesting choices here. Dameon Pierce, who we just talked about. J-Rob against LAC. I think that's your call. I think James Robinson's your guy. James Robinson against LAC. That's pretty good. Breece Hall versus Cincinnati. Any of those over Lamb in the flex? No. You have a very deep team, or this is a very shallow league. But I would play James Robinson against the Chargers for sure. James Robinson himself is balling right now, and man, he's just playing extremely good, dude. Where are we at, dude? Hold on. Where are we at? Where are we at? Where are we at? Oh. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I would play. Yeah, yeah. Go ahead and play James Robinson um, against those Chargers. I was trying to look up a stat for you here. I thought I had it. Hmm. Maybe I don't. I know I have a stat for James Robinson somewhere. I've got a stat for a lot of these dudes, but I had one. And I just cannot find it. I've got about 30 different spreadsheets, so that doesn't, I guess, make surprise me too much. What's the old spreadsheets telling me about the LAC Chargers here? LAC. Oh, that's what I was looking for. 5.79 yards per carry allowed to opposing running backs. It's the fifth worst in the NFL. Remember, the Chargers were really bad against the run last year as well. So this is just kind of sort of continuing that. I don't know why they cannot shore up their run defense. But yeah, they just continue to give up big time yardage on the ground to running backs. Go ahead and play James Robinson, who again I think is playing extremely well. So I'm liking that. I got to say, man, I do really like Cordero Patterson too. Um, that one is really difficult, man. But you know what? Go ahead and just give me James Robinson there. So there you go. Got another one of your questions here. Full PPR, Drake London or CPAT? I did go Drake London. Guys, I'm picking Drake London almost every time. Honestly. Look, the guy's like a top 20 wide receiver, you know? So, I mean, unless you've got somebody extremely compelling, I'm playing Drake London. All right, so there you go. Aaron Rodgers against Tampa Bay or pick up Goff. Pick up Goff. Oh, Stafford? Stafford's around? Oh, dude, play Stafford's got 3 touchdown upside, man. 100%. Yeah, 100% Stafford. No doubt, no doubt. Clark Schuyler, 32 team league. Yes. Yes. 2 point PPR, 2.5 point PPR for tight end. Oh my God, dude. I love this. I love these random ass questions. I will go with tentatively. I will go with Skoranek. I'll go Skoranek. Arizona secondary is absolute trash. They're a dumpster fire. And yeah, if you have Stafford, go ahead and stack them up, dude. I am kind of sort of interested in Mike Gesicki. Gesicki, I mean, obviously caught that touchdown, and that was a big one, but they seem to be using him a lot more in the passing game because remember, week one, he was mostly in line, didn't play, didn't really run all the many routes that you would expect, and he was just kind of sort of there, you know. But I thought week two, and I could be wrong here, but I thought week two he ran a bunch more routes. So I'm trying to find that stat. I have that stat again here somewhere, but I'm not gonna try to find it, dude. Honestly, but yeah, I got the inkling that he ran more routes there in week number two. So that's kind of where we were at. So I am intrigued there, but again against Buffalo. They're all banged up in the secondary. As a matter of fact, both their starting safeties, I should say, are out of this ball game. They're missing their defensive tackle in Ed Oliver as well. Yeah, Buffalo's defense is really good, but how many injuries can you sustain? I think especially in that secondary group, man. That's where they're special. To be honest with you, Von Miller's still going to do things, but man, it's a good defense, but there's only so many injuries a good defense can sustain before they don't become a good defense. You know what I mean? Arizona's already is terrible. So yeah, no, go Skoranek. Van Jefferson out again. Obviously, he's going on IR. I believe I read there. Okay. Jacob Pierce, what's up, dude? Good to see you. Half PPR. Mike Will without Herbert. Do we know that Herbert's not going to play? Did I miss that this morning? Do we know that he's not going to play? Let me look this up now, because now we got me curious here. Doom. Here we go. Highly volatile start. Da, 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 da. Yeah, I don't see. I mean, I could be wrong. Let me know in the comments, guys, if I'm wrong here, but I don't see Herbert. Um, I see the last I saw was from Mortensen, which is Herbert is deciding whether or not to take a pain injection today. If he doesn't, he probably won't go. Oh, I see. The Chargers medical team are have encouraged Justin Herbert to take the long view. Okay, interesting. Um, hmm. I don't know, man. Yeah, I mean, obviously we're waiting on that one. I thought he was playing, but if he doesn't, obviously, um, I think if he doesn't, well, I think either way. Wow, a lot of James Robinson questions here. You know what? Play James Robinson, dude. I think Jeff Wilson's going to be in a timeshare. By the way, I know he was fine last week, but yeah, I would just say Jeff Wilson. Give me, or excuse me, I would just say James Robinson. Ramondre has some interesting upside too, but that's supposed to be a super low scoring game. So yeah, yeah. TR Diaz, same league, zero quarterbacks rostered at the moment. Who do you want? Mariota, Goff, Winston. Yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm going Goff right there. Winston's banged up, man. Like I don't want. I don't. I'm not trusting that back at all. And I think Trevor Lawrence has obviously played much better this year to start the year than last year. But nah, he's just not there yet. Goff in a good matchup against Minnesota. Give it to me. Second to none, I think is the screen name in the handle. Joshua Palmer. If I'm correct, I think it's the first time you've been in this chat, which is cool. I appreciate you. Welcome. And again, if I'm helping you, man, like it would be dope. Like go ahead and subscribe. That would be awesome too. So yeah, I would appreciate that. All right, Joshua Palmer, Marvin Jones, Robbie Anderson, full PPR. Joshua Palmer, Marvin Jones, or Robbie Anderson. Oh my God, dude, really? um, man, that one, this is like it's almost like picking a name out of a hat, honestly. I don't like the Robbie Anderson matchup, but I think he's probably gonna see the most volume. Joshua Palmer's an interesting one. First of all, the quarterback situation there, as we just talked about, and then is Keenan Allen. Is he gonna go? Is that dude gonna go? We're not sure, right? So there's a big question mark there. So that's kind of why I'm leaning against Joshua Palmer. Is too many question marks for the Chargers and too many question marks for whether or not Palmer's going to see a ton of playing time. Um, Marvin Jones. Marvin Jones at this point, man. First of all, you guys know I love Marvin Jones. Okay, go Bears. By the way, big win yesterday against Arizona, so we're feeling that. Who was this Ott character? Ott had like 270 yards or something on the ground. Anyways, whatever. I'm hemming and hawing here. Marvin Jones is, I think, at this point now, not really an integral part of the Jacksonville offense. Go ahead and give me Robbie Anderson. I don't like the matchup at all, but I'll take Robbie Anderson there. Yeah, I think Mike Chance got a good point, right? Like, see if Mac Hollins or Aguilar is out there. I'm not huge on Hollins, but yeah, I think if Aguilar is out there, I'm a little bit more interested in Aguilar. Rust Nakna. That's got to be the first. This has got to be the first time you're in the chat, man. Like, come on. Which I appreciate. Again, full PPR: Gabe Davis or Rashad Bateman. Full PPR: Gabe Davis or Rashad Bateman. I will take. Oh man, I will take. The ankle injury for Gabe just it's problematic. It really is. I'm a little bit worried, but you're hoping that he makes a splash play. Otherwise you're not it's not looking good. And there's a chance for re-injury there too, right? So man, oh man. But then on the other end, New England, good defense. Not a great matchup. And I think New England's playing at home. Yeah, they're playing at home. Yeah. Um, mm. Oh, that one puts my brain in a pickle. Um, Go Bateman. You know what? Go Bateman right there. Still not trusting the ankle. Rashad Bateman, obviously a bigger, I think, more integral part of the offense than Gabe Davis is. You can tell yourself a story too, right? In Baltimore versus New England, where Bill Belichick is like, all right, listen, we're not going to let Mark Andrews get crazy on us. Just not going to let it happen. Obviously, Lamar Jackson loves throwing to Mark Andrews. And I could easily see Bill saying, nah, not going to let that happen, dog. Not going to let that connection happen. And we're going to make Lamar Jackson beat us with somebody else. Maybe that somebody else is Rashad Bateman. I could see that. Zach, good to see you in the chats, man. Tom Brady or Aaron Rodgers? Tom Brady or Aaron Rodgers? I don't like either one, to be honest with you. Who the hell is Tom Brady throwing to? Aaron Rodgers, meanwhile, taking on one of the top 2 or 3 defenses in the NFL. Don't like that either. If I had to pick, and again, I don't like either one, but if I had to pick, I'll go Tom Brady there. Swindle Chan, what's going on, dude? 16 teams. Oh, I think we already got this one. Yeah, I think we did. All right, there you go. Eric Montegudo. By the way, I am running short on time, folks. Running backs get 1 point for 8 yards rushing? Oh, I see. You instead of every 10 yards, you get a point for every 8 yards. Okay, got it. So yardage is much more important in your setup. Okay, cool. Good to know. Rushing. Okay, only rushing too. Okay, not receiving. Okay, so Melvin Gordon, Dotson, Keenan Allen. See, the Keenan Allen thing, it's like, I don't know. I'm not trusting that one. Gage is interesting. Probably not trusting that either, though. Melvin Gordon. Ooh. I think you're priced into playing Ramondre Stevenson. Dotson is interesting, though, isn't he? Yeah. Dotson's interesting. Although, man, that secondary is just straight up nasty for Philadelphia. So, yeah, I'm not sure. Give me Stevenson. And again, I'm just going back to the fact that hopefully he has a pass catching role. They've been talking about. Can I just get this off my chest? New England beat writers. At this point, New England beat writers. We're not trusting New England beat writers at this point. Okay? Like, they've been feeding us just straight up dookie for 2-3 years in a row. Right? Like, we're sitting here talking about last year was Jonnu Smith is going to have a fucking big year. Like, dude. And again, every person with the football brain is like, really? Because Hunter Henry is clearly the better pass catcher between the two guys. But no, New England beat writers are feeding this BS of no, Jonnu's the better pass catcher. And it's like, oh my God. Like, really? Because we've just seen an entire career's worth of football plays for both guys. Like, Hunter Henry's the better pass catcher. Straight up, Hunter Henry is the better. But no, New England beat writers telling us that Jonnu Smith is going to be more involved. And then they're telling us this again about Jonnu Smith, that he's going to have a big role this year. No, he's not. Stop it. Like, what's going on? Then they start telling us about this Ramondre Stevenson thing, right? He's going to be huge in this passing game. He's going to be a big role. He's going to have a huge role in the passing game. No, he's not. What? This is all, and the funny thing is, as fantasy managers, this is all we can go off of. We can only trust the beat reporters. That's all we can do. San Francisco is starting to get on my shit list too. You know what I'm saying? It's all right. The whole Brandon Ayuk thing last year was out of nowhere. There's a million motherfucking beat reporters. Nobody had this story that Brandon Ayuk was going to be in the doghouse. What? What do we? Okay. Anyways, I don't know why I went off on this tangent, but here we are. Okay. Cool. Yeah, go. I'm still going Ramondre Stevenson because I think it's going to be a 50-50 backfield split there in New England. Wow, I went off on a tangent, boy, let me tell you. Sean Glassford, brah, good to see you, man. Fernando Maez Garcia. Oh, man, I'm running late here, but that's okay. Full PPR, J.K. Dobbins, Tony Pollard, or Jet Wilson. Is who I'm dude, I'm sorry, bro. I'm not up on this on the nickname here. Jet Wilson. Is this Garrett Wilson? Is Jet Wilson Garrett Wilson? Who are we talking about? Is Jet Wilson Jeff Wilson? I don't know. You got me twisted up, bro. But I would say, I would say, I kind of, sort of, a little bit like Tony Pollard if that is Jeff Wilson versus J.K. Dobbins. I think Tony Pollard's the right call there. Olave or Lazard in PPR. Um, hmm, that's a good one. Ooh, that's a real good one. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go Olave because I think he's got higher upside. Look, Lazard is the safer play for sure, but give me Olave because I think he just needs to connect on like one of those bombs, and you're golden, and you're looking really really good. So give me Olave. Um, don't love it, but I will take Olave there. Miller 632 is starting Goff over. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let's start Goff over Brady. Yeah, I mean because again, who is Brady throwing to? By the way, the secondary, I know the secondary got absolutely destroyed by Minnesota, but I actually think they're pretty. I don't know. I'm confused, man. From a personnel standpoint, they should be good. You know, yeah. From a personnel standpoint, they should be good. I'm not sure what's going on with Green Bay, but yeah, I would say Green Bay's defense. I think it's fine. Obviously, they got absolutely smoked by Minnesota. They got back on track against crappy Chicago in week number 2. So Tampa Bay with offensive line issues and the entire pass catching group all banged up. I think they should be fine. Um, but yeah, I think Goff. Um, I think Goff against Minnesota. By the way, Minnesota's defense is probably one of the 3 worst in the NFL. Go give me Goff. There you go. James, are we gonna go? Oh, we're going head to head in the TikTok league. Are we? Nice, dude. I think in that league, if I'm not mistaken, I think I'm kicking ass in that league, man. Yeah. Anyways, Fernando, I appreciate you, my guy. Full PPR, choose 3. Man, I'm gonna try to burn through these because I gotta go. Brandon Cooks, Curtis Samuel. Yeah, yeah. DJ Moore, no. Christian Kirk, yeah. So those are your guys. Brandon Cook, Curtis Samuel, Christian Kirk. Go with it. Andrew Pino, what's up, dude? Good to see you. You got to flex 1. Garrett Wilson, DK Metcalf, Jahan Dotson. I got to flex 1. Garrett Wilson. God, I love the DK Metcalf play this week, though, don't I? Mm. My gut reaction was Garrett Wilson. When I actually start thinking about it, I'm like DK Metcalf. Dotson for me is out. Dotson for me is out this week. Yeah, a lot of his fantasy points have been built on touchdowns, and I just don't think he gets there this week. Boom, boom, boom. Lee DeCastro, what's up, man? You got to start 2 from Hardman, Lazard, and Garrett Wilson. Start 2. Lazard and Garrett Wilson. Yeah, easy. That one's easy. Dylan, not a fantasy question, but have I seen Dahmer on Netflix? You loved it. All right, cool. I'm gonna add that to the list. I got about 40 things on my list of things to watch. I've not watched a damn thing. I haven't, bro. I have not even watched the newest seasons of Stranger Things. Okay, so I am MFing behind, boy. Like, yeah, but I will add that to the list. Dahmer, done. I love shows like that. All right, cool. Shane Roberts, what's up, man? Good to see you. Keenan Allen, Justin Herbert injuries. Do I start Keenan over Wilson Jr. or AJ Dillon in half PPR? I'm not trusting the Keenan injury though. And again, you talk about Justin Herbert's injury as well. I don't know, man. I mean, does he go? Are we thinking he's going? I know it's a pretty good matchup against Jacksonville, but are we going? Is he going? I don't know. Yeah, man. I don't love Jeff Wilson Jr. either. Um, but I hate AJ Dillon this week. I absolutely detest. I mean, I would avoid AJ Dillon like the freaking plague against Tampa Bay, man. I don't want any piece of that. Give me Jeff Wilson Jr. of that three. I don't feel great about it though. I don't feel great about that. I got to be honest with you. I don't love Jeff Wilson Jr. this week either. I think they're going to try to work in this Mason kid. Um, and dude, that matchup against Denver is pretty tough. That being said, I think he probably walks into pretty good a pretty good share of workload. But I am interested in Keenan though. If he plays, even if with a backup quarterback, that's pretty good. But man, if he re-injures or leaves halfway through, man, like and trust me with that injury, he's got the hamstring. That could absolutely happen. Boy, you're in trouble, right? So I will take Jeff Wilson Jr. Don't like the pick, but I'll take it there. Andrew Stevenson. Oh man, you're listening to the RP podcast, dude. I appreciate you, dude. That's awesome. Enthusiasm. Yes, I am enthusiastic about football, no doubt, man. So I appreciate the kind words, dude. And yeah, man, it's great to obviously be in business and connect with my guy Matt Harmon and do what we do, man. So no, he's like the brains. I'm the passion, and we just kind of sort of. I think it works out well. That's kind of sort of what made the old school podcast work too, man. We all had roles, and my role is always kind of sort of like be passionate about it, be energetic, man, and like just have fun with it, man. Um, so yeah, I don't know. I bring fun wherever I go. That's my brand, dude. Like I just like having fun. It's like, dude, what are we talking? Like this is what I don't understand about fantasy people who take this game so damn seriously. It's like, bro, we're talking. You are getting paid to talk about fantasy fucking football, dude. Like, relax. I mean, relax. Some people take themselves so seriously. It's like painful to watch some of these analysts take themselves so seriously. Like, oh, let me tell you about route participation. Like, dude, chill, dude. It's fantasy fucking football, dude. Anyways, but yeah, no, I appreciate you saying that, man. And yeah, we're just out here having fun, dude. I mean, don't get me wrong. Listen, bro. Listen. I've got 30 spreadsheets too. Okay, I work my ass off to get the numbers. All right, like I'm doing the damn thing, but at the same time, come on, dude. It's still fantasy football. Okay, let's have some fun. Boom, 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 boom. Are you right to be terrified of Gibson? Antonio Gibson? He's currently your RB2. And you're trying to trade. You're worried about Brian Robinson coming back, I'm assuming. This week, I think he's, not in the best spot, but I think he's okay. Yeah, the Eagles defense, yeah. Oh, no, he's in a good spot. Listen, the Eagles defense is tough against the pass, not so tough against the run this year. Okay, they've given up the seventh most fantasy points to running backs. They've given up a 5.8 yards per carry average to running backs. That's the fourth worst in the NFL. So actually, I think you're okay. I would play Gibson. Trying to trade him and Dotson to get Kamara, Cook, Fournette. Oh, Kamara, Cook, Fournette type running back. Are you being too aggressive? No, I don't think you're being too aggressive, especially with Kamara. If you feel like Gibson or Kamara is going to be an upgrade over Gibson and Dotson, I think that's good. Dalvin Cook's aggressive. No one's going to trade you Dalvin Cook for Gibson and Dotson. I don't think. I think you could maybe get something with Fournette there though, as well. But I like the idea of you trying to trade Gibson and Dotson. By the way, I think Dotson. Because what's he got? Dude, Dotson's got 10 targets on the season. He's got 3 touchdowns. So like don't get too caught up in the early season success. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Antoine Bogard, what's up, dude? Good to see you, man. James Robinson, Josh Jacobs. Oh my gosh, and then I gotta go. Not Josh Jacobs. I mean, I guess he's with the team, but like, I don't know, he's sick, right? So no. Give me James Robinson. By the way, James Robinson playing well, guys. You guys got to stop worrying about James Robinson. He's good. He's good to go. Like I'm playing him locked and loaded unless I get somebody like real nice. But nah, no, James Robinson is that guy, man. Michael Beeson, good to see you. Do I make a last minute change to Jags if Tyrod plays? I'm currently starting the Eagles. Oh, that's interesting. Mm, nah. Start the Eagles. You're good. Um, you were a huge fan, Fernando. You were a huge fan of the Danger Zone. Oh man, we're going back, dude. You guys got me in my feels this morning, dude. Talking about nostalgia, dude. I appreciate it, man. Hey, I appreciate that. All right, Luke Venner, what's going on? Hey, good to see you. I think this is the first time in the chats. And again, hey, listen, if you guys are new to the channel, I would love for you guys to subscribe, like the video, do those things, man. Appreciate you. All right, tight end purgatory. Non-PPR, Irv Smith, Hayden Hurst, or Evan Ingram. Non-PPR. Dude, I really like the usage they got with Irv Smith right now, dude. Not only are they playing him inline, they're playing him in the slot, they're playing him out wide, they're mixing him up. By the way, the OC there, Wes Phillips, has a long history with tight ends as well. I know he didn't do shit week 1, but week 2, I thought he looked really interesting. Give me Irv Smith in that one, although I am also very intrigued by Hayden Hurst as well. But I'm going to go ahead, gut reaction, and again, just usage-wise, give me Irv Smith. Russ has failed you. Do you start Carson Wentz or Mariota? Give me Mariota this week. The Philadelphia, pass defense too tough. Good luck to you, Eric. Good to see you again. Jeff Arson, no. DJ Moore, don't like him. Hollywood or Devontae Smith at the flex. That's tough. That's tough. I'm going to go Devontae Smith, although I'm probably going to regret it. I'm not concerned about Hollywood, guys. He might pop off. That's fine. But, dude, at this point, no. I feel like DJ Moore could definitely have a big game, too. Man, let me just, you know what? No. I'm sorry. Let me go back. Go DJ Moore. Go DJ Moore. All right, there you go. Andrew Pino, great Housewives video. Yeah, thanks, dude. I appreciate that. We had some fun with that one. All right. Strong Style, what's up, dude? Good to see you. Start 2, Hollywood, Keenan Allen, Ayuk, or Metcalf? Ayuk and Metcalf for me. Another thing to watch. I got to go watch Joe Coy too. All right, we'll do. Add that to the list. My list is so long. Brees or Cordero Patterson at the flex? Go Cordero, man. Cordero's just, I don't know. Like, I love Cordero. I love Brees Hall too, Jake. You know me. Go watch anything I've done. I love freaking Brees Hall. But Cordero locked and loaded, man. Like, and maybe he doesn't get there, but you know what? He's really good. He's an integral part of that offense. Brees Hall's in a timeshare, which I don't understand. I don't know why y'all doing that to the guy Brees Hall. He needs to get more work. But go ahead and give me Cordero Patterson. Greg Dortch, Rashad Penny from Anthony Russell. Oh my God. That one's just, come on. That's a coin flip, my dude. You know what, though? I'll go Greg Dortch in what should be a higher scoring game. Yeah. Ciliano, 77. I hope I got that right. You need a wide receiver 2, and this is absolutely the last one, man. And it's PPR. Okay, cool. Judy. Is Judy playing? I thought he was out. I think he's questionable, right? But I thought he was out. Curtis Samuel, yes, that's the guy. I don't even need to look at the rest of the list. What are you talking about? And you need a wide receiver 2 and a flex. Okay, so so go ahead and give me Curtis Samuel for sure. And just throw in Cordero Patterson too. Yeah, 100%. There you go. Boom. All right, man. Hey, listen, I got to go, guys. I'm like way behind. I should have left like 15 minutes ago, but I was running late, so I wanted to give you guys the full deal. But I got to roll. And again, if you guys want to find me on Twitter, I'm always available there. Dude, I try to make myself available as much as possible. But, oh, man, if y'all would follow me on TikTok, I would appreciate that. I got an Instagram too. I'm not really trying to build that one as much. I throw some family photos up there every now and again. But yeah, no, if you guys would follow me on TikTok, same screen name, James Deco. Just find me there. I'm really trying to build out that brand a little bit for myself. But yeah, and if you guys would subscribe to the YouTube channel, that would be cool as well. So yeah, I appreciate everyone, man. Have a great week 3. Have a great Sunday. I hope everyone's doing good out there, man. And I appreciate everyone jumping into the chats and participating, man. But for now, I got to go into makeup. DirecTV, Channel 704. Go check it out. Fantasy Zone all day long, man. We're going to have some fun. Me, Guru. I was about to say my boy Dan Helly, but he's out this week. Lindsay Rhodes, the Three Amigos, going to handle it today. Week 3. DirecTV, Channel 704. We'll see you. Peace.